Hey everyone, Lars here. Today we're diving into one of the newest and most exciting new parts of Atlassian Forge, the Model Context Protocol, or MCP for short. Think of MCP as a translator, but for AI. Normally when you ask an AI to interact with a system like Forge, the AI just sort of guesses. It doesn't know how Forge works, what APIs exist, or what it's allowed to do. It's like asking someone to cook dinner in a kitchen they've never seen before. They don't know where anything is, what ingredients they're allowed to use, or even whether that shiny red bottle is chili sauce or tomato sauce. They might eventually figure it out, but there's always a high chance of breaking something or creating chaos along the way. An MCP server fixes that. It acts as a bridge between AI models and Forge. Instead of guessing, the AI can now understand the capabilities of your Forge app, the available data, and the actions that it can perform securely and consistently. You'll know how to use the kitchen. AI becomes useful when it has context. Context is everything. If your Forge app manages Jira issues or reads Confluence pages or integrates with external services, the AI needs to know what data it can access, what operations it can perform, and what input those operations require. The MCP gives the AI a structured way to discover all of that automatically. So instead of prompting the AI with a paragraph of instructions like, "Hey AI, to get a Jira issue, you call this API and pass these parameters, etc., etc., etc." You simply expose the capability through MCP and the AI learns it. It helps your AI understand Forge instead of guessing how things work. With MCP, it's like handing that same person a labeled kitchen layout. This drawer has knives, spices are in this top cabinet, the fridge has the ingredients you're allowed to use, and here is the recipe. Suddenly, they aren't wandering around opening every cupboard hoping to get lucky. They know exactly what's available and what they can touch and how to use it. When you enable MCP in a Forge app, you create a server that declares the resources your app exposes, like Jira issues and feature flags and storage and whatever you decide, the operations your app can perform, and the input and output footprint of each operations. And then AI tools like Rovo or any MCP compatible AI can connect to your server and use those capabilities. The AI looks at the schema that you define and says, "Oh, right, I can call this function and it needs an issue key and well, here's the result." No guessing, no brittle prompt instructions, no messy kitchens, just structured, defined functionality. Let's see how it works. I'm going to start a new Forge app, add the MCP capability, and use the MCP server in VS Code, and we'll keep it simple, just enough to show how the pieces connect. First, I create a new Forge app from the terminal, like always, Forge create. I pick a template, give it a name, and let the CLI scaffold everything. The Forge MCP server does not replace the Forge CLI. You'll still use the CLI for tasks like tunneling and bundling and deploying your app. It also does not perform local file system actions or run CLI commands on your behalf. Now, to add MCP support in VS Code, add an mcp.json file manually to the Forge project. The MCP integration is supported by other IDEs as well, of course, but we'll focus on VS Code in this video. So create the MCP JSON file in your workspace or home directory. You can see the link in the description to get the code yourself. And well, that's it. The MCP is now available to the app. So you've set up your Forge app, connected VS Code to the MCP server, and now you're ready to work. So here is how the workflow plays out in general. First, you prompt your agent. You give your AI coding assistant a clear task. For example, create a Confluence macro that shows a pie chart of Jira issues by status. Use the MCP tools to ensure your solution is based on the latest Forge documentation. And this explicitly tells the agent, use the MCP server as your toolkit, right? Second, the agent plans the task. The agent reviews what it can do via MCP. It sort of asks what modules are available and what manifest schemas are there and what API endpoints does Forge expose. It calls the MCP servers how-to guides, module catalogs, manifest guidance, and so on. For example, the agent may query, show me the list of UI kit modules, or what scopes do I need for reading Jira issues? Thirdly, the agent then gathers the details. Within VS Code, the agent uses the MCP server to dig into specifics. It might call Forge modules list or reference app manifest guide, or, well, it uses the search documentation tool inside MCP, for example, search Forge docs, to find usage patterns and code snippets and best practices. And now the agent knows, for a Confluence macro, I need a UI kit module, I need the manifest entry for module Confluence macro, and I need to call the Jira REST API to query issues by status. Last step is that you build and test. And here's where you step back in as the developer. Using the knowledge the agent retrieved, you modify the manifest.yaml, you add modules, you write the function code, and so on. You still use the Forge CLI to deploy, such as Forge deploy and Forge install. The MCP server doesn't replace the CLI. If something fails, an error, a missing permission, or unexpected API behavior, the agent uses the MCP server's documentation tools to troubleshoot. What error is this? Or what manifest scope did I forget? Or something like that. And you iterate until the Forge app works as you want it to. When the agent uses the MCP server, it isn't guessing or hallucinating APIs. It's working from real structured data. It knows exactly which Forge modules exist, what the manifest expects, what scopes are required, and how to call the right APIs. Instead of blindly trying code until something works, which we've all done, the agent becomes an informed collaborator who pulls accurate guidance from the MCP server and applies it to your project. The result is cleaner code, fewer mistakes, and a development process that feels efficient instead of experimental. So once VS Code is connected to the MCP server, the workflow becomes simple. You tell the agent what you want to build, the agent uses the MCP tools to plan and gather information, and then both of you build and test using the Forge CLI. The MCP server gives the agent context, and that context results in faster development, fewer surprises, and a much smoother path from idea to working Forge app. And for more details on the Forge MCP server, check the description for this video. Now, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it. And subscribe to the channel, of course, because we have tons more Forge tutorials, tips, live streams, projects, and so much more to come. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.